Gemini, hi. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for May 1st through the 15th. This love reading is for the general collective for entertainment purposes only. So take what resonates. If it does, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. If it does not resonate, please check your other placements, your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I appreciate all your love and support. Please know that the energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. The cards have been pre-shuffled, but just to get some energy flowing, I will shuffle them again on the camera. Please comment for more details, feedback, and in-depth private readings. Let's start with your reading. I will shuffle the cards thrice and then have the spread ready before I start reading the cards. This is for Gemini. May 1st through the 15th general love reading for the sign of Gemini. Gemini love reading May 1st through the 15th. For the sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. May 1st through the 15th general love reading. For the sign of Gemini, general love reading May 1st through the 15th. One last shuffle and I will have your cards. Okay. What is happening with the Geminis at the current moment? The Knight of Cups. What is the burden and challenge for the Gemini? The Empress card. What is the reason of this reading? The Emperor. Soulmates involved here. What is on the Gemini's mind? The Two of Pentacles. What happened in the recent past? The Four of Pentacles. What is there in the near future? The Five of Pentacles. This is a lot of grounded energy that I see. How do the Gemini see themselves? The Two of Wands. The person that you're dealing with, what is the energy that they're bringing in? The Chariot card. What is in the Gemini's emotion? The Hierophant card. And what is the outcome of this reading? The Ten of Swords. What is the overall energy? The Hermit card. Okay. So Gemini. I never clarify cards on my videos, but I think I will clarify this Ten of Swords for you. But before we do that, let me read out the rest of the cards. Okay, so at the current moment, the energy that you have is of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a charming, fresh, flirty energy. This Knight of Cups is romantic, talks about all the flirty stuff, and you plan cute dates and you make your partner feel special. So at the current moment, you're in the Knight of Cups energy where you're all cute, lovey-dovey, flirty energy. The challenge to this charm of yours is the Empress card. The Empress card is the wife of the tarot, the mother of the tarot. This is full feminine energy. This energy talks about fertility, birth, nature, and it's a very nurturing energy. So you are in this charmer mode right now, but the burden and challenge is a motherly energy. So maybe the person that you're talking to, your mom does not approve of her, or the person that you are talking to, their mom doesn't approve of you. So someone's mother is affecting this relationship, or the person that you're dealing with does not have a very caring, nurturing energy, and maybe you're being overly romantic with them and they just, give you a cold shoulder, or they're not reciprocating the way you would like them to reciprocate. The reason for the reading is the Emperor card. The Emperor card is the father, is the husband of the tarot. So the Emperor card talks about authority, structure, and it's the father type figure. Since I see the Emperor and the Empress card, I think this is a divine union, this is a soulmate connection, this is a connection that's meant to be. So the reason of the reading is the Emperor. So one of you in the relationship is acting as the fatherly figure. One of you is talking about authority and structure and thinking with their head over their heart. On your mind is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about balance. So, maybe the person that you're dealing with wants to bring a lot of authority and a lot of structure into the relationship, but you want a balance of this fun, flirty energy and the authority. So, what you're seeking right now in this relationship is a balance, is for the both of you to be on the same page, for the both of you to meet halfway. In the recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles basically is, if you look at the card, there's a man and he has four pentacles, but he's just holding on to one so tight. This card can represent possessiveness. This card can also represent toxicity in a relationship. So maybe one of you is codependent in the relationship, or very possessive about the relationship, that they don't want you to talk to anybody else and they want you to give all of your time to them. So one of you in the relationship is in this energy where they're being possessive about the connection. Another way to see this is, and it might be true for some of you, the person that you're dealing with is very closed. Or in the recent past, either you or your person was very close. They were keeping all their secrets, everything in their mind to themselves. This happened in the recent past. In the near future, we see the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is insecurity. So, in the past, they were possessive about you. There could have been a reason. One of you may be talking to too many friends, and there might be distance, and you might not see each other often, and there might not be very clear communication between the two of you. And this possessiveness will lead on to insecurity in the future. Or one of you may feel that you're being left out in the cold. So maybe this person is closed, this person is cold, and that's why you feel that your relationship lacks that warmth that you desire. How do you see yourself is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about progress. So despite someone being closed off, and despite the fact that you feel like, or the other person feels like you've been left out in the cold, you see progress here. You see this relationship going somewhere, and trust me, by the look of the cards, I feel this relationship is meant to be, and this relationship is going somewhere. So yeah, this is how you see yourself. You see yourself progressing in this relationship. The energy of the person that you're dealing with is the Chariot energy. So they are also in this fast moving energy, but I think they are seeking balance, because the Chariot is victory, but it's controlled victory. It's not like they're not blinded. They're just, they will take smart steps towards your future. So the Chariot card talks about control, victory, movement forward, will. And if you look at the card, there is, there's a symbolism of yin and yang in the card, which again talks about balance, which is something that you are seeking in your relationship. The Two of Pentacles is the card about balance. So yeah, the person that you're dealing with is seeking balance in the relationship, and this is fast moving energy, and this is victorious energy. So whatever you guys have on your mind will come to be true. You guys will be victorious in this situation. In your emotions is the Hierophant card. You are looking forward to a higher level of commitment, and I think for at least some of you watching this video, maybe you're thinking about marriage, because I see the soulmate cards, the Empress and the Emperor, and I see the Hierophant card, which is higher level of commitment. So whatever stage you're at, you will move on to the next stage. And the Chariot card also talks about the same. It talks about movement forward, and it talks about victory. um so the Hierophant, I keep saying all the time, means that if you're flirting, if you are being the charmer and you're flirting, you will move on to dating. From dating, you will move on to a serious commitment. From a serious commitment to being engaged or to being married. Or if you're married, you might be looking forward to extending your family. So the Hierophant means the next level of commitment will come into picture in the next 15 days. The outcome of the reading, though, is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords basically talks about crisis situation or betrayal. Maybe in the past you've been betrayed. Maybe you felt like you've been stabbed in the back. And if that is too exaggerated for you, maybe you just felt like somebody went behind your back, or you've been so hurt in the past that you're done with all this hurt. You don't want to deal with this hurt anymore. And if that's the case with you, that you've been hurt so bad that you're down in the ground and have all of these swords in your back, there are good times ahead, because a 10 is the end of the cycle. After a 10, there's an ace, which is a new beginning. So all of this pain, all of this despair is going to end for you. And I said that I will be clarifying the Ten of Swords, but I don't really think we need clarification. But just to get this thing out of my head, not so many, but since this one stood out, we have the Eight of Pentacles card. Okay, we just need one card for clarification, that's all. So the Eight of Pentacles, again, this is very grounded energy. I will come back to that. But the Eight of Pentacles, if you look at it, there's a man and he's diligently working towards making these pentacles, earning these pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is about diligence. And this is what we require in relationships. We need somebody to have all of this grounded energy and work diligently towards the relationship. And if both of you can do this, it is great, because this card is also about balance. So coming to something that I really want to mention, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 pentacle cards. When it comes to pentacles, it is earth-like energy. I think you might be dealing with a Taurus. I have a feeling at least some of you watching this video might be dealing with a Taurus. Your partner may be a Taurus, or they might be any other earth sign, because this is very grounded energy. This is very 3D activity that happens on the earth. This is not some parallel universe or other realms. This is happening on the ground at the moment. And there's a lot of balanced energy in all of these cards. So I think that this will work out for you. If you're seeking balance in the relationship, it will happen. This looks like a very successful relationship to me, if this resonates with you. So yeah, the Ten of Swords, you have been down in the ground for a bit, but because you've been so diligent, you will be able to get out of it. Okay. And the overall energy was the Hermit card. The Hermit card has also been coming a lot in these readings, because most of us are in hermit mode right now. We are in isolation. We are in self-introspection mode. And, when we are in this mode, we have an aha moment. We have an enlightenment. We basically have a euphoric moment where we realize, oh, I mean, this was in front of my eyes and I didn't even know. And I didn't even notice it. So I think you are in this hermit mode when you're like self-introspecting, self-analyzing a lot of things that you've done in the past, the plans that you have for your future. And I think you are planning this higher level of commitment, and so is your partner, because this is fast, this is forward moving energy, and this is balanced energy. This is not somebody who's blinded in love. This is just something that is long term and will sustain. So just to summarize the entire reading for you, you are in this young, flirty, charming energy, but the challenge around the situation is either your mother or their mother, or there's a motherly figure who does not probably approve of this relationship. If that's the case, please let me know in the comment section. If you need any further help and need a personal reading, you can get in touch with me. But yeah, the burden challenge is a motherly energy. And if it's not a mother that's involved, then maybe the female in the relationship is not willing to take that leap of faith, is holding back, is, being a little closed off. Okay, the reason of the reading is the Empress card. One of you wants authority, one of you wants structure in this relationship. Maybe one of you is acting too dominant, and this feminine energy is resisting that dominance. On your mind is the Two of Pentacles. You want a balance. In the recent past, what happened was the Four of Pentacles. One of you was either possessive or being closed off, not sharing what is going on in their head. In the future, this possessiveness is going to change in a cold energy where you think your relationship lacks the warmth that you guys need. How do you see yourself is the Two of Wands. You see that there is progression in this relationship, and the person that you're dealing with, even their energy is about forward movement, progression, victory. On your mind, in your emotions, is the Hierophant. You're looking forward to a higher level of commitment, but the outcome is the Ten of Swords, which I don't see as a negative card here, because the 10 will lead to a new beginning, and all of this pain and strife and distress will be over, because you are in this Hermit energy right now. You are self-introspecting, you are changing things for the better. So Gemini, let me know if this resonates with you, and I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you.